Hello CI scholars, how are you all children? All are doing good? So children, today we are going to continue from our English verb book. That is chapter number 5, What Strange Creature? So children, today we are going to learn the language, that is worksheet number 3 and 4. So let's start children. So children, today we are going to study about modal verbs. Before starting it, we should aware about verbs. What are verbs? Verb is an action words. For example, sit, stand, go, write, read, etc. Isn't it? We have studied about it. So modal verbs are a special kind of helping verbs. Yes, it's a special kind of helping verbs. We have studied about helping verb also. Can you tell me children, what are helping verbs? Yes, am, is, are, am, was and were. Yes, they are called helping verbs. A modal verbs helps the main verbs to express the mood of the subject. We have studied about subject also. We, you, they are called subject. In short, we can say any pronoun. And at the same time, it can indicate possibility, persuasion, ability, willingness, etc. So children, these all are some word which express something. So that we are going to study further. For example, can, could, will, would, may, might, must, and last should. So children, these are called modal verbs. So children, we are going to study about it, where to use this modal verbs. So let's start. So children, can or can't. Where we use can or can't? When we have some ability to perform some task. For example, when we can do something, okay, that time we make use of can. For example, I can cook. She can ride a horse. Can we run for 1 hour? So children, that time we make use of can. Or when we use can't, when we are not eligible to do some task, when we are not able to perform anything, that time we make use of can't. And this can and can't we used with present tense. Let's see next. Could or couldn't. We make use of such modal verbs with past tense. For example, she could ride a horse. I was so excited that I couldn't sleep, so I got up and dressed. So children, we make use of such modal verb when we are eligible or have ability to perform some task. The time we make use of can and could. And when we are not eligible for doing something, the time we make use of can't or couldn't. I hope you have understood where to use this modal verb. Yes, children. We have already studied about can and could, where to use it. Let's study its example. David can speak 3 languages. He could speak fluent French when he was 5. So children, I have already said you then when to use can with present tense. When the sentence belongs to present tense, that time we use can. Okay. And when the sentence belongs to past tense, that time we use could. Okay. Next, we also use can, could and may when we are asking for some permission. For example, can I sit in that chair please? Could I open the window? May I borrow your dictionary? So these are some examples of permission. When we want something from someone, we need some permission from someone. That time we make use of can, could and may. Next, should. When someone is giving some advice to us, okay, when something is very important to listen, that time we make use of should. You should visit your dentist at least twice a day or twice a year. It's about advice. Yes, someone is giving us the advice that you should visit your dentist at least twice a year. You should try to lose because you are very fat. So you should try to lose. Understood, children? Let's see next. Obligation or necessity. That time we make use of must. For example, you must finish your homework. You must study tonight. So when something is very necessary, that time we make use of must. So children, I hope you have understood this modal verbs like can, could, may, should and must. So children, in your page number 47 in student book, there is an exercise of this modal verb. There is a fill in the blanks. Try to solve that fill in the blanks. Children, remember about singular noun and plural noun. You have studied in your second standard. You are adding simply s at the end of the word to make it plural. Yes. But in this worksheet, we are going to add ies to make plural. For example, bunny. Bunny is singular. If you want to make it plural, what we do it? Yes, we will replace y and we will add ies at the end of the word. It's so simple. Pony, ponies. Story, stories. Just replace y and add ies at the end of the word. But children, there are some words where we can't use this rule. For example, monkey. M-O-N-K-E-Y, monkey. Here we have used monkeys. We have not used IES. Why? Because, just see here children, at the end of the word there is Y, but before it there is E, and E is a vowel sound. So children, in any word, if there is vowel sound before the Y, just add S at the end of the word. For example, boy, boys. Can you see? Here there is O and it's a vowel sound. So we have used here boys. Radio, radios. Leave, leaves. Jelly, jellies. Okay, now adding VES to make plural. Shelf, shelves. If the word end with F, just replace F and add VES at the end of the word. For most nouns that end in F or FE, replace that children and add VES to make it plural noun. For example, leaf, leaves, knife, knives. Okay children? So remember this rule children. So then it will be very easy to make it in a plural form. Worksheet number 4, it's in the page number 46. Write today's date here children. Write down the plural form for these words. First one, calf. Can you see it's a picture of calf? It's the young one of cow. And it's a singular. If you want to make it plural, how we will make children? Just see the end of the word, it's F. Now we know the rule. How to replace it? Yes, answer is calves. CALVES. Will replace F. We will remove F from the word and just add VES. Next, butterfly. There is Y at the end of the word. So answer is butterflies. We will add IES at the end of the word. This all are same children now. Pansy, lady, calf again, half, factory, roof, and this one is different. Stove. Can you see this children? In this word, there is no F or Y at the end of the word. So no need to think much. Just add S at the end of the word. Stoves. Okay children? This is same. Hive, story, grave. So children, now I know it is easy for you to solve this worksheet at home. So children, try to solve both the worksheet number 3 and worksheet number 4. Study well this exercise, then you will be able to solve it. Okay children, till then, stay home, stay safe. Goodbye children.